Hey you guys, so I've added some new things onto my Mercari page for anyone who's interested. I know you all ask me from time to time about Mercari, so I'll let you know when I update and add new things like I'm doing now. So I've added some new makeup, I've added some new fragrances. I'm thinking about putting a couple of skincare and body care things up there. I've also added clothes as well. So after the video's over, if you want to, feel free to take a look at my Mercari. And now on to the video. What's up everyone? It is your girl, GELBEAUTY here, aka Grace, and I figured we could just do a cute little fragrance haul, roundup, whatever you want to call this, because I have quite a few new fragrances here, as you can see. I'm still waiting on one more to come out, but y'all know I didn't want to wait on the Dear Sky from Ellis Brooklyn to show up yet, so I'll go ahead and get what we got now, because I feel like 5 is enough to talk about. So I don't have any perfumes, so we're going to try out each one, see how they smell and whatnot, and then you can tell me what dedicated video you want for which perfume. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this one retails for $36. I talked about this one in the new makeup releases today and how I was waiting on this one to come. So it showed up today. So this is Lake and Sky 1111 Vanilla. So if you all remember, I love Lake and Sky, the original Lake and Sky, but I have the perfume oil. I was hoping they'd have a perfume oil because I heard their like actual spray perfumes aren't as potent as that one's, but unfortunately they only had the spray, so I went with what they had. This is actually sold out online, and I had to wait for it to come back in stock before I could purchase it, so that's what took me so long to get this up, get into this. So let's see what she smells like. Hopefully the notes are popping up over here. You know what I mean? They are. It's I think $96 or $98 for the full size. So let's see what she sprays like, so I can give y'all an idea of what we can possibly pair it with and things like that. Ooh, yes. I'm like, okay. So it's, to me, it smells like it's a mixture of 1111, the original, and they took some ingredients out and replaced them with more gourmandish vanilla type scents, because it does have some of the elements that are originally in Lake and Sky 1111. If you don't know what those are, hopefully I have popped them up over here, but that shows my love of the fragrance. So of course I was gonna have to get this. I definitely like the way it smells drying down, although it is giving a little bit of that vanilla that was with the Kopari, so I don't know how I feel about that. Hopefully it doesn't get that synthetic vanilla smell, but it's definitely giving me a little bit of that. We'll have to stay tuned. But so far, just based upon that, I can think of a few things I want to put that one with. But next we have this Gucci one. So I got Gucci Floral Gorgeous Orchard, and this supposed to be a vanilla scent one. Again, it should have popped up over here while we're talking, but honey, when I saw this, I was just like, Gucci's finally coming out with vanilla fragrance. So I'm hoping this is similar to the Prada Infusion Day Vanilla. I'm hoping that this Gucci one is really similar to that, because I like the twist of vanilla that this is, as opposed to being a traditional vanilla. I actually feel like this will go, the Prada Infusion Day Vanilla will actually go pretty nicely with the one we just put on, the 1111 Vanilla from Lake and Sky. So just as one to put that with, that's one I can think of off the bat. I feel like it'll go nicely with it, but let's see what this smells like. Let's see how she smells. It's taking forever for this to spray. Good lord. Thank you. I don't really smell that much vanilla when you first spray it out. I wonder if there's like other elements to it. I'm getting a little alcoholic smell, but I don't smell too much vanilla coming out of it. So I'm a little disappointed in that. Hopefully it does a little better once I smell it. Okay. I don't know, to me this isn't really giving vanilla. Like, yeah, I don't feel like I smell any vanilla in here anywhere. And that's the thing, it's supposed to have vanilla. So I feel like it's giving more floral, and I'm hoping when it dries down I smell some vanilla or something, but right now I smell a whole bunch of floral, and I'm like, how is this supposed to be a floral vanilla if I don't smell this vanilla? So it's definitely not giving the vibes that the Prada Infusion Day Vanilla gives. I really like that one, but this is not giving that. Next, let's move on to the Nest Vanilla Bourbon. Let me see. Okay, yeah, look, vanilla is fainting away very quickly when it comes to this Lake and Sky 1111 Vanilla. I already seem to be smelling the majority of just the Lake and Sky original type scent to it, and like this much hint of vanilla. So to me, this is one you're definitely gonna have to pair with another vanilla. So far, Lake and Sky 1111 Vanilla, you're gonna have to pair with another strong vanilla fragrance, because otherwise I'm not smelling so much anything. I'm still not smelling any vanilla in here either. I just smell a whole bunch of like fruity floral-esque things, so I don't know what's going on with that. Don't call it vanilla if it's not. Anyway, so let's see how Bourbon smells. Because if you all remember, I don't know if I told you all, but the original Nest Madagascar Vanilla, I don't like because I don't know, like it's not my type of vanilla scent. So I was hoping I could find a next one that I did like, and this vanilla bourbon sounded like it would be intriguing to me. So I was like, let me go ahead and pick that up and see how I feel about it. Okay, so vanilla bourbon is giving me more like it would pair nicely with like Dulce by Rosie Jane. Go good with like vanilla skin from Phlur, caramel skin from Phlur, or heavy cream from Phlur. Ocha and Paul Viral Vanilla. A link for this brand if you're interested, it should be down below. Before, just based upon the way it smells, having dried down, that's the vibe that it gives me. The Gucci one just smells like floral. I don't smell anything vanilla about it, so it might be getting sent back. However, I feel like it might pair nicely with Rose Era from Monet McMichaels. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say her name, but Monet McMichaels and Snif and Lake and Sky. I feel like you can put those same fragrances with it. But Heal the Way from Snif and Alex Ely with this one. So I'm actually going to put that on top and see if we'll like the way it smells after I, you know, give y'all my initial thoughts. Y'all can tell me if you like this. I'm sorry, I'm going to put two because I put two of the other ones. But tell me if y'all like this style of video better, where I just go over a few at the same time as opposed to when I do individual reviews. Because it might be helpful to you for me to do more than one. But I figured since I love vanilla, I could just put all the vanilla ones in one video. So I hope you're enjoying. Yeah, so far I'm liking it better with that one. But we'll see once it dries down truly how I truly feel. I guess we'll put something with this one too. We'll put Dulce by Rosie Jane with the bourbon one and see how it goes. Vanilla bourbon. So let's see. 1, 2. Because I'm feeling like the last one, which of course y'all know I got Afternoon Delight by Replica. I was good and got the small one because like I didn't want to have buyer's remorse and regret. So I was good and I didn't buy the bigger one, but I was so tempted to. We'll see how this side smells once I get done. Y'all know I'm going to put Afternoon Delight right here from Replica so we can have all the fragrances on. We are going to smell Carousel just to see what it smells like, but I'm not going to like put it on because I feel like I have enough. Let me see how this smells. And again, information should be popping up over here. Now this one said it had like mandarin in it if I remember correctly, and that's why I was kind of intrigued. Like, well, how this would be vanilla with like this mandarin scent to it, but like, I definitely smell more mandarin than I feel like I smell vanilla. I smell Madeline. Yeah, I smell the Madeline as well. Let's see. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't get a bigger one because I'm kind of not feeling it as much as I thought I would. I feel like this would go good with a really milky vanilla fragrance or maybe like a caramel one. I kind of want to put this one with heavy cream from Phlur. Go ahead and do that. And remember, since it's a body mist, I have to put like all 4 of them on. So now we need to find something to put with Gucci, because Gucci's the only one I'm feeling like she didn't give me what I expected her to give me. And so now I'm kind of just over here like, well, what am I going to do? Because you're not giving vanilla like I thought you were supposed to give vanilla, even though it says they're supposed to be like vanilla orchard type situation in here. So remember what's on here. We started off with 1111 vanilla, and it smells nice with Alex Ely's Heal the Way with Snif. I really like that combination. I'm liking it better than I did on its own because I feel like the vanilla left a little too quick. It's going to have to be the one that you put on top, and you have to put a longer one underneath. So I'm feeling, now I see what people are talking about with this perfume. It doesn't last that long. At least the smell of vanilla isn't lasting that long. So that's why I wanted a perfume oil, because I wanted the vanilla to last longer. And so far I feel like it's not doing that much. We've only been sitting here like less than 15 minutes, and I feel like I hardly smell any vanilla at all. So that's very disappointing. Especially because it's giving synthetic vanilla and not even like true vanilla. So I don't have good things to say about Lake and Sky 1111 vanilla. Unfortunately, the original Lake and Sky 1111 I love. I have the candle, like I said, I have the perfume oil. So I recommend that one if you like that sort of scent. Again, the notes should have popped up earlier so you saw. But if you were looking for this to be more of like a nice vanilla, I'm personally not seeing it or smelling it. Maybe it's just my body chemistry though. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so I really like the vanilla bourbon with Dulce. I think it gives it a nice little scent to it. I do I feel like I smell a little bit more vanilla and caramel now that we added Dulce by Rosie Jane along with Vanilla Bourbon from Nest. Let's get to Phlur and see how it smells. I'm sorry, Afternoon Delight by Replica with Phlur Heavy Cream and see how that smells. Okay, I like it a little bit better, but because of the Madeline in it, I'm not liking it as much. I feel like the Madeline and the Mandarin are what's shining through more than the vanilla, and that's what's disappointing me with this one. So again, this is one I put with like a milky vanilla scent to get more vanilla out of it. So a lot of these, when they're saying vanilla, the only one I feel like is really giving true vanilla, I don't know why I put vanilla in air quotes. I guess because I said it's the only one that's giving true vanilla, because the other ones I feel like give a little bit of vanilla and then it flares off, or it's, you know, like vanilla mixed with some other things and they put vanilla on the title, but vanilla isn't like what it dries down to. It might start off with a little vanilla and then like, you know, disappear. That's why I'm putting it in the air quotes. But the only one I truly feel like is giving it is Vanilla Bourbon. Like Madeline, I feel like you smell more of the Madeline and not necessarily the vanilla that I was hoping for. Then the Gucci one, I don't smell any vanilla at all. Then Lake and Sky, after 15 minutes, I feel like you don't smell any vanilla. So with these, I'm kind of just like, But let's go see if I can find something to pair with Gucci, the Gucci Vanilla, whichever one it's called. I forgot the name of it, and I'll be right back. I have very little, if any, like floral scents, so I don't have anything to pair with this one, so I can't do anything about that. I'm sorry, but yeah, as far as the other fragrances go, I'll show you some more fragrances I feel like I go with it. Like I have Commodity by Milk. I just leave the sample here, so if I need to like compare something, I have like a visual to show you, but I usually pop the pictures up here. But I feel like Milk from Commodity could go good with Afternoon Delight or with Vanilla Bourbon. I feel like with, what is it, Lake and Sky 1111 Vanilla, I'm not exactly sure what else to put with it. I feel like it needs a like sweet vanilla scent, maybe a vanilla milky scent. So like Ellis Brooklyn's Vanilla Milk might go good with Afternoon Delight or Vanilla Bourbon. Yum's Pistachio Gelato might go good with them as well. Then Lattafa's Eclair might go nicely with either one of those, Vanilla Bourbon or Afternoon Delight from Replica. But I'm like, as a general rule, I would just pair a lot of my milkier like sweet scents with Afternoon Delight from Replica or with Vanilla Bourbon from Nest. As far as Lake and Sky, I'm gonna have to dig in my collection a little bit more and find some more. Next we have Carousel. So this is the last one we're gonna try out. Now I'm just smell this one. I'm not gonna necessarily like spray it on myself. So this has Lily of the Valley, Coral Rose, Orange Blossom, Sandalwood Cream, Cloud Musk, Cherry Leather, Sparkling Black Currant, Spun Sugar, and Caramelized Apple. So interesting set of notes we have here. I'm just curious to see how this is going to smell, because with the Lily of the Valley in it, that's what kind of concerned me. Like, was I really going to like it that much because it has Lily of the Valley in it? I don't know how I feel about that. Y'all know how I feel about earthy, like greeny type plants, and in my mind it's what the Lily of the Valley is. So I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that, but let's see. Actually smells pretty nice. Has a nice sparkling scent to it. Nice sugary smell. It smells pretty nice. It smells like might be a little more mature than something I would normally use, but it's a nice scent. I can see myself possibly getting a full size. I wouldn't rush out to get a full size though. It's not speaking to me the way Carnival speaks to me. Still, this one is nice. I'm not saying it's bad. Like, I'm willing to keep it, but it's just not speaking to me. Maybe I need to try it on the skin and like pair it with something else for me to get a better idea. But for right now, it's a nice fragrance. It's just not one I would purchase in a full size. So far, the only ones out of these I would purchase in a full size, believe it or not, would probably be Nest Vanilla Bourbon. So I'm still going to work on travel size for Afternoon Delight. It's the one that disappointed me the most because I expected so much nice, like creamy, milky vanilla from it. And it kind of just gave me Madeleines and Mandarin oranges, which I wasn't necessarily expecting. So that was a little disappointing. And then the Lake and Sky 1111 Vanilla did truly disappoint me, just because, you know, I expected so much from it because I really like fragrances from the brand, or at least I like 1111 from the brand. They just came out with another one y'all saw in the new makeup releases today, but Those are my thoughts on all the fragrances so far. We will do a separate video on Brown Girl Jane Carnival, and I will talk to y'all later on. I need to go edit the Fenty blush video or the new fragrance from Sol de Janeiro. I haven't decided which one yet, so I'll talk to you later. Okay, girl? Okay. So I've returned, y'all. The face is already undone. Sorry you don't get a glamorous face today. But I have all the fragrances on. If you all remember, we have the Gucci, what is it? I forgot the name of this one. Hopefully it popped up over there, or you remember the name of it. Then we have on the 1111 Vanilla from Lake and Sky, along with Heal the Way from Snif. That was what was right here. Then remember we have Vanilla Bourbon from Nest, alongside Dulce by Rosie and Jane in this part right here. And then remember we had Afternoon Delight from Replica alongside Heavy Cream from Phlur. So that's what's going on with all the areas on me, just in case you forgot. I figured we should do a cute little recap. So let's start off with this one. I can still smell it. You have to like put your nose up, but I like the fact that I can still smell it, because a lot of time I feel like with body sprays, like I can't even smell it when I go like this sometimes. So it's good to know I can smell it. Again, I told y'all this isn't my cup of tea. I did find some perfumes I feel like might make me like it a tad bit better, so I'm gonna try it with Zola before I decide what I want to do with it. So we'll have to wait and see about that. But this is the one I'm least impressed with, but it said vanilla in it, and then I don't smell any vanilla, so that's honestly my problem with it. Like, I feel like I was hoodwinked, bamboozled, falsely advertised, like I had told y'all about before. So there you go with that. As far as like 1111 Vanilla from Lake and Sky, I feel like after the first 15 minutes, like I told y'all, it went away. So the only thing I smell now is Snif's Heal the Way. So I feel like that's the one you'd have to put on the top and just depend on the fragrance underneath for the rest of the day. It doesn't have that much lasting power. It has more longevity of like the ones that they sell at Target, I hate to say, like the Finery, that dupes brands and other stuff like that. I don't feel like 1111 Vanilla from Lake and Sky has that type of longevity I'm looking for in a perfume. It lasts more like a body spray, I hate to say. So I personally am disappointed really by that. It's fine for layering, and since I already have it, I'll use it for layering, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to, like, you know, go pick it up, because this is just not giving, and I'm not living. Next, let's get into Vanilla Bourbon from Nest. I actually really like that combination. That's the one I was scared of, because remember I told you all I didn't like their Madagascar vanilla, but I'm actually quite a huge fan of this vanilla fragrance, this Vanilla Bourbon. So I like it with Dulce. I feel like I'm gonna like it with a lot of those coffee scents that I have already. Overall, it's my favorite so far, and then I would probably say Afternoon Delight from Replica is last, which I was shocked about because I expected that to be number one, but I still smell mainly the Mandelion and the Mandarin. I don't feel like I smell a lot of vanilla. It doesn't give enough vanilla for me to classify it as vanilla. Personally, for me, I want more vanilla, and it's not giving that, so it's a disappointment to me. But with Heavy Cream, I do feel like it works a little bit better. So I feel like it's one of those I'm gonna have to put with like a lot of milky vanilla fragrances. Like I said, maybe like Vanilla Woods from the Seven Virtues, or Vanilla Vice from Snif, because I feel like those kind of vanillas have a more milkier or like more vanilla accord type scent to them. So we'll pull out more vanilla as opposed to the Mandarin and the Mandelion I'm getting in this. So overall, my thoughts pretty much haven't changed. I feel like they all lasted pretty well. I can still smell all of them. It's just you have to do a close-up smell on all of them. But they lasted a good amount of time, considering I put these on at 10 o'clock. I just left Dion's live now, so it's like 8:30 something. So that's why I'm feeling like they lasted for a good amount of time, because it's past the 8-hour mark, I think. But I can still smell it on the skin, so I'm very impressed with that whole aspect of it. But those are my thoughts on all the fragrances I tried out today, you guys. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all the diamonds. Make sure you subscribe. The membership is down below if you're interested. And I'll catch you guys in the next one with a full beat next time. Be blessed, girl. Bye. The fun doesn't have to end here. Make sure you follow me over on Instagram, where I give you the latest fashion, fragrance, and eyeshadow reviews. So go ahead and follow me there. Bye.